So this is what she looks like. It was originally, from what our records show, looks like 1935 CWT-15 military vehicle, which is a 15-ton 4x4. And it was purchased, I assume, through auction or otherwise by Lawrence Burford of Picton. And he was a mechanic for the town and for the county. And he converted it into a wrecker for pulling the plow trucks back into the garage so he could work on them. And then that led, I assume, to a plow being developed for it. And this would plow on the streets of Picton, from what I'm told. Big yoke on the side of it there for pulling in vehicles. Big overhead cylinders on it for running booms. Cable over hydraulic systems. As I said, we originally purchased it in late 80s, and the reason that we purchased it, Lawrence, as I recall at the time, he didn't really want to part with it. It was kind of his baby. But we had a number of pieces of farm equipment that year that were getting stuck, and we had to have cranes come in and pull them out. And having our own wrecker was the cheaper option. You can see here on the side the mass for a wing that we still have that attaches to the side of it here. All the drives and everything for the big winch on the side of it here. There is a 40-foot boom for this. There is a 15-foot boom that goes on the front. There is the snow plow. There is a wing. And just to give you an idea inside the cab here, I think at one time I counted them as a kid, and I think there's something like 13 knobs and levers in there to run this thing. The original seats were taken out of it, and this has always been a bugbear with mine. I'm 6 foot. My young lads here are 6'1" and 6'4". And there is barely any room in here for size 12 plus feet to operate pedals, etc. And there is the original model number, etc. Maybe in a later video I'll give you a little bit of the history on this. I understand that during the war, both Ford and GM were commissioned similar vehicles that had interchangeable parts, so that if it was broke down on the campaigns, it could be easily fixed with whatever parts were available. So like I say, it hasn't been running in about 10 to 12 years. I have a feeling that when we fire her up, and I have no reason to believe that it won't fire up here, we've got a new battery for it, checked all our fluid levels and got the old gas out and fresh gas, and we will, shop will probably be full of blue smoke, and we'll give you a little bit more of a second video here when we have it running. Back to you later.